doing. I tell them I'm doing great.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at the Bruins. Fourth in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. They're 5 spots away. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got the Prodigy. Prodigy is out there with Williams. Then there's Anderson, and it's McMillan in at the point. And for the Bruins, and his teams establish chemistry in the early part of the season. Brent, what are some of the keys?
Well, on the court, really it is about the coaches defining roles. And anytime you get players who buy into those roles in the early part of a year, it's a support system for what the star guys have to do. It builds a ton of confidence and the connectivity that coaching staffs know will lead them ultimately to a team that can compete in the playoffs.
Now here's Moore. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Lays it up off the glass.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Here's McMillan. Beyond the arc. A shot missing. Down low. Deflects the pass. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Williams has a screen for Anderson. No good there. Well, it was the Bruins winning their last game against Houston. For the 3. Rebound by Williams.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's McMillan. Last game he had 13. Hits it from three-point range.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Pass to Moore. Over to the wing. From outside the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Anderson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. The Bruins have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Basket, good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's the Prodigy after the Bruins picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's McMillan. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Moore. Over Anderson. And the Bruins check on 2 more.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Here's the Prodigy. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Williams looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
That free throw missing. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Fires from 14. A Prodigy with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And it's McMillan missing.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Rebound by Williams. Gone, just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. It's Anderson with the drive. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Yep, that one goes. He's got 6. Now here's Anderson. Pass to the Prodigy. Back to Anderson. Over Moore. Anderson's shot is off. The Bruins leading by 4. Six on the shot clock. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
The Bruins making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Here's McMillan. Pass to Anderson. To the middle. Here's the Prodigy. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
There's the pick. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Bruins. 4-point game. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's McMillan. Pass to Walton. Anderson outside. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Anderson's got his second basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Griffin. He has yet to score. With the clock winding down, and he dunks it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
A nice shot by Anderson.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Anderson against Griffin. There's a good screen. Fires from 18. He can't get it to go. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Anderson outside. Pass to Walton. Here's the Prodigy from 6 feet. That shot off the mark.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Another shot, and he lays it up and in. He has 5.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guy.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And hopefully this one sets the tone for what we're going to see in the other 3 games against these teams. They'll both be sort of measuring each other out here in the first quarter.
Now here's Anderson. And the rejection by Jackson. Griffin against Walton. Griffin can't get it to go in. Well, it was the Bruins winning their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Overton. Softly drops in the floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Jackson. There's the pick. Over Anderson. Jackson gets the bucket. And the Bruins lead by 7.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Toppin a screen on Jackson. Anderson finds Toppin.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Moore dishes to Griffin. Inside. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line.
Personal foul.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
The Bruins shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Overton. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. He's got 5. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Bruins on top, up by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Bruins, what do you think, guys?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
So it's the visitors now, trailing by 4. They've got Walton. Prodigy is out there with Toppin. Then there's Hawkins. Here's Overton. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Griffin sets the screen for Jackson. Pass to Griffin. Outside Mayo. Back to Griffin. 6 to shoot. Outside Jackson. Second chance shot. No good on the layup. 43% for the game. It's Hawkins on the wing. To the paint. And Toppin throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Mayo. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Houston. It's good. And the Bruins lead by 2.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's the Prodigy. Scoreless thus far. Overton, defended by Griffin. Pass to Walton. Hawkins with it. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside Jackson. And here's Griffin. A floater. Tries again. And another shot. Toppin pulls it in. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Fires the 3. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. Griffin inside. The shot, no good. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Hawkins. Now Walton. Lets the 3 fly. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from 14. A Prodigy with the rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Overton. Oh, good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Mayo. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Greg, you look at today's point guards, there's so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times, it's to ignite it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And the second free throw, good. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to the Prodigy. Tapping a screen on Griffin. To the inside. The kick out to Walt. Puts up a 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Being a pretty low 34% thus far. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Jackson finds Griffin. Clock at 6. To the middle. And he comes off the screen and skims it through.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
The Bruins have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
At the line for your Bruins, Dickinson, shooting 1.
Gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Toppin. Here's McMillan. Trains the 3-pointer. McMillan's got 5 now.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Outside Griffin. Puts it up from 7. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. He's got 13.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Overton, defended by Griffin, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All the officials are all over that one.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bruins.
I
like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
To the paint. Off with the layup. Gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Both teams will make substitutions. Anderson outside, out left to the wing. Baseline try. It's not going to go for him.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Walton. Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pass to Anderson. He takes it in. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Walton the pass to the prodigy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. Take a break.
That free throw, no good. The Bruins making a switch here. Moore's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
From 18 feet away, and it's good. 2 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Over to the left wing. The 3. And McMillan pulls it down. Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
There's the try. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's the prodigy. Misses from close range. Shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. A 3 ball. They get it back. That gives them the lead. 5 points in the game.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 8 from the arc. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Bruin lead.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's the prodigy. No scoring in this one. Back to Anderson. They need this one, and it's good on the way in.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Moore outside. 1:05 left in the first half of the game. A Prodigy with the rebound. Gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's McMillan. He's got 5. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Drops it in from 11 feet. McMillan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
It's deflected. Pass to Anderson. Goes up on the wing. And that one's good from McMillan. McMillan's got 9 points. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Duran Lou. Duran, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just be able to make shots. We just got to relax and just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Duran. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. They're measuring up the shot. Nice draw.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You take a look at the visitors. Even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time left. With all this talent, I can see them turning it around real fast. How fast? That fast. Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me of my free throws. Almost, mostly bricks.
It's like they went to the O'Neal three-point shooting academy.
Very funny.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The visitors with the ball. The lead is 2. Outside Williams. Pass to the Prodigy. Jacks up a 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And at 36% on the night, they've got to step it up offensively. They've got Anderson. Prodigy is up there with the Prodigy. Then it's Williams. And it's McMillan in at the 1. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Now here's Anderson. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Down low to the left wing. A second chance effort. A Prodigy with the rebound. The Prodigy's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for the away team. Anderson taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Right block shot and a missed layup.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Pass to McMillan. Here's the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. Hasn't made one yet. They set the pick. Fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. 8 points for him.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Now here's Williams. A 3 from Anderson. Not going to go that time.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Six to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Inside. Look at that. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Hey guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Now here's Moore. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Fires the 3. And McMillan pulls it down. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by McMillan. 14 points for the prodigy.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And the call will go against the prodigy. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. There's a screen. To the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. Here he goes. And finished off by Anderson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Moore. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
The Bruins have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Dickinson taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half.
Timeout,
and Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here's the prodigy. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. McMillan off target with his 3. The Bruins have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Anderson against Moore. The 9-foot shot. And that's off the glass and in. 17 points in the game. Here is Anderson. He's got 16. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yeah, it's good to see him with this free throw percentage up over 80.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Anderson.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now here's Griffin. Nothing on the board. They set the pick. A floater. A prodigy with the rebound. The prodigy's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Overton. Connects from 3-point range.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Outside Griffin. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
The Bruins would put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Jackson, he's checked in for more.
One shot.
And that one misses. Gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And here's Anderson. He's got 18. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Walton. Overton, defended by Griffin. Buries it down low. He's got 14.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
To Jackson, tries a 3. That shot misses. Gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to the prodigy. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
The Bruins making a switch here. Mayo's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Bruins. 11-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. To the paint, here's Mayo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Overton. Rebounded by Jackson. Gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Mayo kicks to Jackson. Mayo up top. Outside Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Over Toppin. That's short off the rim. Gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Anderson. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Jackson, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Out to the wing. Outside Griffin. There's the three. Toppin pulls it in. Gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Hawkins, a screen on Mayo. Here's Overton. The three-pointer off the mark. Being just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Anderson can't get it to go. Being a pretty low 34% thus far. Griffin against Anderson. Outside Mayo. It's hauled in by Hawkins.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Jackson against Anderson. Toppin a screen on Jackson. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Leading by 14. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Griffin with it. From deep. The rebound by Walton. Walton's got his 5th rebound in this one. We've got Green. Also Toppin's out there. Hawkins is out there with Walton. Pass to Hawkins. Overton. Defended by Griffin. Rebounded by Jackson. Now the Bruins with it. They trail by 14. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Jackson no good on that one.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Green with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Hawkins. Overton, defended by Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Overton. The shot, no good. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Bruins. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. It's Mayo on the wing. Pulls from the top of the key. Doesn't go that time. Doing reasonably well, 45%. Here's Overton. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Away team foul. Overton. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Hawkins against Jackson. 6 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Hawkins passes to Toppin. Overton, defended by Griffin. The baseline J. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Jackson. Now Mayo. Fades and shoots. The rebound by Walton. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. McMillan, he checked in for Green. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Now here's Griffin. They set the screen. Pass to Mayo. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. 19 points in the game.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Hawkins with it. Overton, guarded by Mayo. They grab their own miss.
Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
Count that one.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Lets a floater go. No good on the shot.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. McMillan against Griffin. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. The Bruins have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Now Griffin. The rebound by Walton. Walton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Toppin, and then Toppin with the jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Free throw is good by Toppin. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And Anderson gets it to go.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
They set the pick. Drills it from outside. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds. And 40% in the fourth. And he drives in.
Number 23.
The prodigy, he's checked in for Toppin.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team. Number 11. Number 11.
So it's the visitors now. Pass to McMillan. Looking to get back on track here. And the layup is up and in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Moore. He's covered by Anderson. Here's the screen. On Tuesday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
No good on that one.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
Good on the second free throw. Gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to the prodigy. For 3. That one misses. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now here's Moore. Shot clock at 6 over Anderson. No good from Moore. Moore against Williams. Pass to McMillan. Here's Williams. Double team on Williams. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. At 42% in this final quarter. Anderson right side. That shot no good. In the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Nails the baby hook. 24 points for him.
really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
McMillan passes to Anderson. Here's McMillan, launches it, hits the three-point bomb. McMillan's got 5 points in the quarter.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
He's feeling it. A Prodigy with the rebound. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Anderson outside. Pass to the Prodigy. 5 on the clock. Here's the Prodigy. The Prodigy passes to Anderson. Off target from outside. Anderson against Moore. 34 seconds left in the fourth. It's deflected. Pass to Anderson. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, the Prodigy.